Hey, buenos noches, niños. Remember what that means? I told you that means good evening, kids. And so we're going to keep saying that, and you'll begin to learn a little bit of Spanish along the way. I wanted to show you this thing right here. I don't know exactly. I can't remember what Jim told me this is. It's a little fruit that actually grows and it's on trees right outside Jim's house. And so every morning he goes out and he picks these little pieces of fruit off the ground. He usually gets a bowl full, and he enjoys eating these. These are, I guess, kind of like miniature plums. If you know what a plum is, it's a fruit, so. What do you think? Should we try it? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I wish I could bring a whole bunch back for you to try. Maybe. We'll see. But today we're going to talk about food because everybody needs food, right? And one of the things that Jim and Francis do is to help people to have food. Now, they can't help a lot of people, but they try to decide the people that are most needy, and they're trying to help people who are maybe very old and they can't have a job, or maybe they have an injury and they can't have a job because they just simply have an injury. Maybe they're very poor and they don't have money. But Jim and Francis are helping over 50 families every month with a bag of food. And I'm going to show you exactly what goes into that bag of food. Okay?
All right. What we've got here is these are bags that are already prepared to be distributed to people for families. This is food bags, the basic food package that Jim delivers every month. Just putting together a bag of food that's going to feed 4 people for a month. So where do we start, Jim?
I will start with that bag of sugar.
Okay.
Big, huge bag. Hold the sack.
I'll hold the sack. Okay.
You get about 5 pounds of beans, about 4 pounds of rice. You throw in usually a couple of sacks of this oatmeal. Put in another for now. So we got that. Now, gotta have the coffee. Put in some sauce tomato sauce for this good stuff right here. A couple of times they can have spaghetti, a couple of meals. Of course, we gotta have seasoning, so we put in a little bit of salt.
From the sea salt.
Sea salt. Actually, it's real sea salt. This is called tortuga, or turtle. And we got some soups that we put in there. A couple of bowls of soup. Put in some milk. This is packaged in a way that doesn't require refrigeration. They got to wash their clothes and their hands, so we put in some soap. To season their food, we put in a little bit of seasoning cubes. You got to have something to cook it with, the vegetable oil, and that's essentially it.
Now, so this is going to last a family for an entire month.
For about a month, because they only eat 1 meal a day.
Okay, so they don't eat quite as much as we do in America, or as often as we do in America.
No, they make it straight so they can get by until we come back again.
That's why most people in Honduras that you meet, they're usually thin and not like me.
Not like me.
Okay, and then the other thing though, we also want to be honest and say, they also add as they can.
Yes, they do. The families do as they can. They add their own things that they can get. Maybe they can get some ears of corn out from garden or field,
or maybe a chicken every now and
then they'll catch, or somebody gives them one, or maybe they even grow chickens around their house, or sometimes even beef, and they'll share that throughout the community with each other. So it's really good to see how they use this, and they'll share this with their other friends who don't have anything. And that's very important. So let them do that.
So often, we in America, we kind of like to get our stuff and keep it to ourselves. But here in Honduras, even as poor as some of the people are, they just share very freely. That's something we should learn in America too. So,
Amen.
all right, great. Now we're ready to go and give this to a family. So,
Amen. Let's do it.
excellent. We were just talking here as we put the food bag together. Jim remembered that there are some things that they also try to add as well when they have the opportunity.
Yeah, as we have opportunity and supplies, we put in hygiene products, especially toothbrushes and toothpaste, some soap, but if you're planning on coming down here, we can buy soap really inexpensively, so that's not a real good product to bring. But we need aspirins, we need any over-the-counter medicine, cough syrups for children, vitamins particularly for not only children but for adults too. And those are great things to use to help people in their health and to keep them alive. But any over-the-counter meds, even creams, what is the stuff that you put on sores that's made of a cream? Antibiotic?
Antibiotic, sure.
Couldn't think of it. But anyway, anything like that that you can either send or bring, that would be awesome to come and help us in our supplies. Right now we're really low. We've got a few toothbrushes and toothpaste, but we don't have enough to go around to all the families that we work with at this point. So when we get enough collected up, we'll distribute them out.
So toothbrush, toothpaste, over-the-counter medication, aspirin, children's medications, vitamins. So the reason why I think it's important to tell you this is that LifeSpring is planning a trip. We don't have the exact dates yet, but we will have them nailed down very soon. Probably going to be sometime around spring break for the kids next March. And so we're probably going to start accumulating these supplies. And if you're able to help to send down some of these supplies, that would be awesome.
Yes.